Welcome to the Executive Functioning for Parents and Kids YouTube channel. Let us talk today about executive functioning skills. The internet's going to have different answers about how many there are and what they're called, but really they're all sort of the same skills. Just some people lump them into like a larger category or break them down into smaller pieces. I am going to give you the list that I like because I think it's the one that separates everything out in the way it needs to be separated out. The first one is self-control. This is our ability to stop and think, to look for dangers, to not act impulsively. Someone with impulsive, hyperactive type ADHD is obviously going to be struggling with this. Second one is emotional control. Can you manage your emotions effectively? And remember, all of these skills are against peers of the same age. A 5-year-old is going to be bad at managing their emotions regardless of if they have ADHD or executive functioning issues. However, someone with executive functioning issues that has ADHD is more likely to be behind their peers in the same thing. So emotional control. Can you complete goals even when you're really having high emotions, when you're really angry or really sad, or do you just kind of break down? You can't achieve anything. Third thing, task initiation. Can you get up and start something and finish it without procrastinating and without getting stuck somewhere in that process? A lot of times we get stuck in the actual initiation of the task. There are frequently things that I'm like, it's a 5-minute job and I haven't done it. I actually have something on my list that includes making a phone call to make an appointment. It has been on my list since November and it's just a phone call. But yeah, for some reason it seemed really big to me. Okay, fourth thing is working memory. Can you use information from your memory in order to complete a task? Obviously, we have working memory issues. Self-monitoring. Can you evaluate yourself? Are you able to look at the situation and say, okay, I didn't do a good job there. Why didn't I do a good job? Oh, it was this, this, and this. But it's not about just being able to beat yourself up. It's about having a grasp on what your good qualities and your bad qualities are. It's not just, I'm the worst. That is not self-monitoring. I can beat myself up all day and have zero self-monitoring skills. That's not helpful. Self-monitoring skill is the helpful one, the one where you can say, okay, I didn't get that job. Why didn't I get that job? Here's how I performed on the interview. Let me think about what I did. How can I fix it for next time? Flexibility. If things change, can you adapt to the situation without getting upset? Can you bounce back? Are you resilient? Organization. Can you organize items or tasks in a way that helps you keep track of materials and information? Planning and time management. Can you create steps to reach a goal? Can you manage your time efficiently? Can you break down your goals into smaller pieces so that they're feasible? I am going to show you a quick screenshot, and it's just a scale, and you can rank yourself for 1 to 10 on each of these skills, or your child, or whoever you're doing this for, and just see where you are. You're going to have some that you're better at, and you're going to have some that you're worse at, and the same thing for kids. And obviously we don't have all of these skills at every age, so a 5-year-old or a 10-year-old or an 18-year-old really doesn't have the self-monitoring skill to the degree that a 30-year-old would. Obviously, at 40 years old, I can do a lot more of these tasks, and I have better control of these tasks than I did when I was younger. And part of that's experience. Even though I have the deficit in those skills, I have learned coping mechanisms, I've practiced them, I've created habits. Sometimes, that's a big piece of it. I never forget to brush my teeth. There's always 1 or 2 things that you will never forget to do. I don't ever forget to brush my teeth. And on the first of every month, I do all of my bills. And I have a very specific process I go through. I have a form I use. It helps keep me organized. I figured this all out. I'm very good at the organization piece. I'm not always good at keeping things organized in my life, but I have a pretty good concept of how to organize for my brain. I'll probably do a video on that at some point because there's some really good ways to do it that are helpful. But yeah, so I want you to rank yourself on each of these 1 to 10. If you're a 10, you're a rock star. 1, this is a skill I really, really struggle with. Here's a quick look at it, screenshot it, do what you need to do to fill it in. Everyone has like different areas where they're going to be doing better and doing worse. So think about which ones you struggle with and which ones you've adapted to or which ones you do really well. Knowing that is really, really useful. Sometimes the things that we do well allow us to compensate for the things we do poorly. So that's that for today. Have a great day. Take care. Learn more about executive functioning on happyhoneysuckle.org/blog.